Boom shakalaka, what is going on everyone? Randall here from Crypto Love, and May the 4th be with you. Yes, it is May 4th, 2018, also called El Cuatro de Cinco for all of you Arrested Development fans out there. But, hello everybody, welcome today. Looking at CoinMarketCap, it's kind of a wishy-washy day. Bitcoin's only up 2.5% to $9,663, going soon to test $10,000. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Ethereum was over $800 at some point, testing $800. Now it's $780. It's up 4% for the day. Ripple, people are talking Ripple may go to $1 soon, potentially. We'll see. It's at 89 cents right now, but we're also seeing a lot of red in the market, particularly with cryptos that have been going up over the past few days. Really looks like more red than green in the market today. But don't worry, still good news. If we take a look, overall market cap $453 billion. Still not even $500 billion. So there's still a lot of way to go. And you know, speculators are saying could be a $4 trillion to $100 trillion market cap. So when you look at that, we're only half of that. So we're looking between 8 and 200 times increase. You know, that seems nice when you take a look at it. Bitcoin dominance still falling 36.3%. Not the lowest ever, but it's still on its way down. Now, total market cap, we're still not back at all-time highs, not even. But we're starting to get back up where we haven't been in quite a while, since February. So that's nice. The market's starting to get back up, getting people involved, interested in it. And taking a look at Bitcoin dominance versus all these other coins. So there is talk about Ethereum flippening. We'll look at that in a little bit. But if you take a look, Bitcoin dominance, this orange line right here behind my head, okay? Well, check out this line that's creeping up. If you see this gray line right here, okay? I'm not sure if you can see that on the screen, but a little gray line that's creeping up, that is the highest it's ever been, all right? Previously, back in January, it was pretty high, but now it's the highest it's ever been. That is all of the others. That's not like the 10 highest. That is all of the others. So it's telling me that, number one, alt season is in full swing. Number two, a lot more speculation into these smaller cryptocurrencies, hoping to gain profits from them. So, and that's where people are making a lot of gains. That's where people make 10x on their money, different things like that. So that's what we're looking at now. But taking a look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin is fast approaching a lot of indicators. So we got the $10,000 mark, the big even right there. We also got the 200-day moving average, this red line right here. It approached, it tested it back on April 24th and 25th. All right, did not pass it at that time. Also, there was this channel right there that it was going against. But looks like, again, maybe we'll see. Will we pass the 200-day average? If we do, that could signal a lot more enthusiasm with Bitcoin markets. If it doesn't, but we also got to break through this $10,000 mark. If we break through 10,000, the next likely spot, we'll be looking at 12K right up here. All right. Actually, it looks like 11.6 right there. But then 12,000. Now looking at the MACD, it looked like it was about to approach a bearish cross, but they're just sitting right next to each other. Now some big gainers for the week, for the day. Matrix.ai blew up, okay? 36% up. Look at that spiking up. Overall market cap, $218 million. You can only get it on Gate.io, IDEX, and Ether Delta. And guys, decentralized exchanges seem to be the way to go to pick up these pretty darn cheap before they hit the bigger exchanges. But even so, that's only on a couple small exchanges right now. Market cap, like I said, $218 million. Definitely room for it to go up. The reason for this, Matrix.ai, they just had an announcement, okay, that they have cooperation with a $900 billion project. Pooh, that is a pretty substantial project, called the Belt and Road Project, that aiming to promote cooperation, interconnectivity, and openness across places. So it seems like this project, also known as One Belt, One Road, has over $900 billion invested, which spans multiple continents and aims to enhance the trust and efficiency of trade between different economies. Perfect match for blockchain. Perfect place for Matrix.ai to be in there, and perfect reason for the price to be going up. Now, with a partnership as big as this, and with it limited to that many markets, yeah, I could potentially see the price going up even more than that. But if we take a look at the historical data and just look at the daily volumes, I mean, it had been trading since April 19th, about $1 million a day, almost $2 million a day. Today, almost $4 million in a day after that announcement. So definitely doubled the amount of people buying it since then. Another big one for the week overall, but also for today, Loom Network. Okay, Loom Network blew up. And taking a look at this one, it is a really nice project. I mean, they have a whole bunch of stuff. I personally am going to go play Crypto Zombies on there. Not just because there's a cool YouTuber named Crypto Zombie, but because you can actually learn how to build dApps on the blockchain. All right? There's this article, Why You Should Learn to Build Blockchain Apps. Guys, if you have like an iPhone or something like that and you go to the App Store, look at all the apps on there. Look at how much people make from those apps. Well, what if decentralized apps are the new version of apps? What if that's going to be the future? What if you know how to program them? You could make the next Clash of Clans or whatever game is going to blow up on there. You could make the next... what the hell is it called? Oh, that stupid dating app. Tinder. You could make the next Tinder, okay? Or whatever it is. You can make it a decentralized app. All right, but they have this game, Crypto Zombies, where you can learn how to program using Solidity, and you can make decentralized applications. So I'm going to go and do that stuff. But take a look at App Store growth over 10 years. Look at that. Boom, blowing up. Well, right now we're in the very beginning of dApps. Seriously, the very beginning. Look at that. Okay? Boom. Imagine getting in now. Imagine getting in ahead of people. And that, number one, I think that's why Loom is going to be pretty successful. Number two, that is an awesome way to get involved in cryptocurrency right now, even if you have no experience programming or anything like that, because you can learn it on there. Apparently, this is a bold prediction they're saying, but the term dApp has become a popular buzzword, and in January 2019, dApp was awarded the honor of being 2018's Word of the Year. It could be. This could be the year of dApps. Now, because of all these dApps, Solidity programming, Ethereum, will Ethereum flippening happen for real? For reals. If we take a look at CoinMarketCap, Ethereum is really, Bitcoin is only double in terms of market cap what Ethereum is. Really only double. And there's a lot, like with Ethereum, sharding, Casper, all that stuff, all these projects on Ethereum's blockchain, Ethereum definitely has a potential for that flippening. So that's coming up, potentially coming up soon. All right. Even Big Money is ditching Bitcoin for Ethereum. Now, Big Money is also investing in Bitcoin because Big Money just puts it in everything. But ditching Bitcoin for Ethereum. According to data in the ETF-like tracker on NASDAQ Stockholm, institutional clients usually buying through banks are preferring Ethereum over Bitcoin. If you take a look at this, Bitcoin's been a bit flat. They're still contracting at a negative 0.15% change, whereas Ethereum, price is rising, Big Money buying 0.16 in the positive. So, I mean, will it happen with Ethereum? I don't really know. Especially with all the competition that Ethereum has coming out in the upcoming year, with all these different protocols, things like Icon and EOS and Neo. It's going to be an exciting year, to say the very least. Talking about Neo, talking about Ontology, talking about NAGA, Ontology and NAGA just announced partnership. FinTech will never be the same. So NAGA has their NAGA wallet for institutional transactions, whole bunch of different cryptocurrencies. They are partnering up with Ontology, who's huge, who I think still has a lot of room to grow. I think Ontology could potentially reach $45 or $50 before the end of the year. But the two blockchain giants will unite their forces to analyze development and implementation of applications, creation of distributed trust ecosystems, and new public blockchain infrastructure. All this will be done to bring changes to real scenarios and business applications. So they're partnering together. Both Ontology and NAGA both saw price spikes after this announcement. Go figure. This, I believe I saw these when I was in Singapore. I think some dude was talking about them, passing them around. But these are Bitcoin smart banknotes. So if you thought it was hard to transfer Bitcoin, however, you can actually do it on these smart banknotes. They are printed banknotes that actually have denominations of Bitcoin in there, a hundredth of a Bitcoin or 5/100th of a Bitcoin, so 0.01 or 0.05 Bitcoin. And so what that means in reality is $100 and $500 notes. They have $100 and $500 notes, but that's pretty rad because you can transfer them and it's stored on the actual physical note. These are the first people to do that with a physical note, which is pretty cool. There have been people who have done it previously with these little things, OpenDime, but that looks more like a thumb drive. So this is kind of making Bitcoin tangible. Maybe it'll make it a little bit easier for people to wrap their head around it, because I can't tell you how many times I talk to people about Bitcoin and they say, but can you actually hold it? And now I can say, yes, but only in $100 and $500 banknotes. Cardano in the news yet again. They have an agreement with the Ethiopian government to help with Agritech, agriculture technology. All right. Now, Ethiopians have been known for being pretty skinny, like in those South Park episodes. But Cardano is going to help with using their blockchain technology to help with agriculture. So that's a big announcement. It is a memorandum of understanding. It's not an actual 100% contract, but great use case for Cardano. They've got a lot of developments going on. IOTA in the news today for Qubic. So Project Q is finally revealed. Price jumped up a little bit. Project Qubic, closest thing I can think of for this is basically the Ethereum and Chainlink. If you think about how Ethereum and Chainlink works, there you have Project Qubic all on IOTA, on the Tangle, fun stuff like that. So basically, there are these oracles that source outside data and bring them to smart contracts. So then those smart contracts can be completed, and then you can they can be fulfilled in one way or another. So, you know, one way so I guess to make it easier to understand. So like, let's say you and I had a contract that if the temperature gets above 80 degrees today, I'll pay you $5. Well, we would need an oracle to get that information from a thermometer at whatever time we specified. So, you know, that's the oracle interacting with the smart contract, and then depending upon what the outside information says, that's how it works. Now, lastly, a little bit more news. South Korea is set to legalize ICOs under new conditions. This is great news, potentially for Icon. Okay, that's my antenna went up when I saw this. But South Korea is set to legalize ICOs under new conditions. Those conditions being that they approve of them. So basically, they want to make sure they're not scams. And this is actually great regulation, because look at how many ICOs we've had in the past year that were scams. There was Confido, there was Centra, I mean, BitConnect, but that's not really an ICO. So yeah. But the South Korean government says, yes, potentially we're going to make ICOs legal. We just want to make sure they're legit, which, when you think about it, makes a bit of sense, because if you take a look at traditional investments, take a look at IPOs, they already have to have a working business model. They already have to be making money, usually, things like that, before they can have an IPO. But anyone under the sun can have an ICO, which doesn't make sense. So this is going to help limit that, help get rid of the scam, all that fun stuff in South Korea. So that's all the news that's fit to print today at noon. But guys, I need your help. If you actually watch my videos and enjoy my videos, I want to start a Telegram group so I can be more in contact with you guys, aside from just comments and stuff like that in live streams. So if you really know how to use Telegram and you enjoy the channel and you want to help me out, email me at the email on my About page, and then we can get a Telegram group started, so then we can start talking about stuff. Now, granted, I'm not on technology all the time, but at least we could be a little bit more involved. I could understand what you guys think, when you guys think. So definitely reach out to me. The email's on my About page. I'd really appreciate it, because I want to get that started. I don't even know how to get on Telegram, you know. Guess it must be so old. But that's it for today. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Happy Cinco de Mayo tomorrow. May the 4th be with you today. And I will catch you guys later, all right? Love you. Peace.